Picture this, you're 18 years old and you're seen as the potential savior of a favorite club, which just happens to be the biggest club in Norwegian football history. That's the breathtaking reality for Sverre Halseth Nypan, and trust me, his talent is no coincidence. From learning advanced tactics at age 6 to joining a private super team by age 10, Sverre was primed for greatness. But this journey was anything but smooth. Controversies with the system and disapproval from the District Football Association. Although the outcome was impressive, the path was far from straightforward, as we soon uncover. Now he's hailed as Norway's brightest talents is Martin Ødegaard and Erling Haaland. Calm under pressure, incredible with both feet, and fearless in position, this kid has everything a modern football star needs. In today's video, we'll explore how Sverre Nypan reached this level so quickly, why some are calling him the next big thing in European football, and the question everyone's asking: should he follow Ødegaard's direct jump to a super club or Haaland's more gradual route? He's been thinking carefully about which path suits him best, and his reflections are truly fascinating. We'll also find out how he emerged as the long-awaited savior that Rosenborg and its fans have been hoping for. Let's dive in. Sverre Nypan was born in 2006 in Trondheim, Norway. He began his career at Nardo, a small club recognized for its youth development. His first coach was Stein Blengsli, with Sverre's father helping out on the sidelines. Sverre has often stated that Blengsli remains the single most important coach in his career so far. From the time they were just 6 years old, Blengsli introduced the kids to tactics and played a huge emphasis on frequent touches and intensive training sessions. According to his coach, Sverre was initially at the same level as the other children, but around 10 years old, his ability began to skyrocket, revealing just how special his talent was. Rumors spread rapidly across Trondheim about Nardo's exceptionally strong youth team, drawing more and more district players to join Blengsli and Nypan's squad. This surge of new players led to tension with the District Football Association, which reportedly feared Nardo was attracting too many local talents, fueling talk of a possible transfer ban. The organization also raised concerns about Stein's coaching style, suggesting it might be too intensive for a youth setup. Association officials, however, maintained they never formally banned transfers at youth level or pushed for Blengsli's removal. Still, with Nardo struggling financially, the club's sporting director felt that vulnerability was being used to pressure them into hiring a new coach. In the end, Stein stayed on, and the team's success was undeniable. 7 players eventually moved on to Rosenborg's academy, while 2 others joined different top-tier clubs. The sporting director acknowledged there was a dissatisfaction around Blengsli's methods, partly because the squad was so dominant that few players quit. When the group turned 13, they even had to compete at the under 14 level, as they were simply too strong for their own age group. Beyond these organized sessions with Nardo, Sverre also played on a private team at age 10. Parents from the area, including his father, formed a side called Tiger, bringing together the district's best players. Their goal was to offer high-quality training outside regular clubs, emphasizing touches on the ball, working with equally skilled teammates, and raising tactical awareness. They also participated in tournaments within and beyond Norway. The squad's exceptional talent quickly attracted the attention of bigger clubs, leading to invitations to high-profile competitions and matches against teams like Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, and FC Copenhagen. According to Sverre's dad, Arne Nypan, these games offered a valuable benchmark of how their young players measured up internationally. To illustrate the quality of Tiger, several years later, 5 players from Norway's under-17 national team had played for them. Unsurprisingly, the District Football Association once again disapproved. Officials wrote letters to parents implying they had to choose between playing for the private team Tiger and following the federation's official system, which involved staying with the traditional local clubs. They threatened to exclude the kids from zone and regional teams, which are crucial steps for advancing to the youth national squads. Consequently, Tiger disbanded when they turned 14, as many signed for club academies like Rosenborg. This private team approach has sparked debate in Norway before. Erling Haaland had a similar setup in his youth district and faced pushback when his team competed in tournaments against clubs like Real Madrid and Juventus. So, what do you think? Should young players be allowed to join exclusive private teams like this? Or does early selection do more harm than good? Let me know in the comments below. It surely worked out for Sverre. Let's take a closer look at how quickly he climbed the ranks. After excelling at both Tiger and Nardo, Sverre quickly caught Rosenborg's attention and joined their prestigious academy in 2021, regarded as one of the best youth setups in the country. Recognizing his exceptional talent, he was accelerated into older age groups and began training with the senior squad at just 14. Immediately, he was hailed nationwide as the new Ødegaard. Sverre signed his first professional contract in January 2022, shortly after turning 15. Later that year, he made his senior debut for Rosenborg, becoming the club's youngest ever league player. A childhood dream came true. When he finally wore the kit of the club, he supported all his life. He only managed 2 appearances that year, partly due to injuries, limiting his playing time. Still, those 2 games were enough to generate huge hype throughout Norway. By the 23 season, Sverre was a regular starter in the first team squad, playing 23 league matches and racking up 5 goals and 1 assist, all at age 16. His outstanding performances earned Sverre both the league's Best Young Player award and Rosenborg's Player of the Season title. Naturally, international interest followed, as some of the world's biggest clubs and agents took notice. While he didn't leave Rosenborg, Nypan signed with Rafaela Pimenta, the agent who also represents no other than Erling Haaland. Maxwell, the former PSG and Barcelona star, is now on board as his advisor. Heading into 2024, the hype around Nypan only grew. Rosenborg's directors openly stated they believed he could secure a huge transfer deal, especially important given the club's financial struggles in recent years. Once a Norwegian powerhouse that competed in European tournaments almost every season, Rosenborg has struggled significantly in the last few seasons. With reduced European appearances and declining revenue, Sverre was labeled as savior not just on the field, but potentially for the club's finances as well. All that pressure began to weigh on him. In the first half of the 2024, Sverre admitted he couldn't fully focus. He felt responsible for helping save the club he supported since childhood. An open conversation with manager Alfred helped clear his head. They agreed he should focus on the present. If things went poorly, so be it. If they went well, that was great. Whether he stayed another 2 years or left sooner, the priority was to enjoy each moment. Shortly after that, Sverre scored his first hat-trick, fueling his confidence. He arguably became one of the league's best players in the latter half of the season. During the 2024 season, Sverre played 28 matches, scored 8 goals, and contributed 7 assists, astonishing figures for a 17-year-old midfielder. He didn't just impress in the league. In the summer of 2024, at a friendly against Manchester United, he delivered a phenomenal performance, capturing the attention of United fans worldwide. Sverre even confessed that he grew up as a United supporter, remembering how he tried to recreate Van Persie's famous volley from 2013 with his friends. By the end of 2024, everyone realized that Sverre Nypan was much more than just hype. He had become so good that he could literally choose any club in the world, leaving him with a crucial decision to make. The big question remains: will he follow Martin Ødegaard and head straight to a massive European giant, or take the Erling Haaland route, progressing through smaller clubs first? Sverre has publicly stated that there's no single path to success. Even joining a smaller club doesn't guarantee playing time. So the real key for him is finding a place where he feels at home, both on and off the pitch. Sverre Halseth Nypan's next move will be carefully considered. Whether he makes a major transfer soon or stays at Rosenborg to compete in Europe, one thing is certain: Norwegian football has a bright future. If you like this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments: should Sverre stay at Rosenborg for a bit longer or test himself in a bigger league now? Stay tuned for more football stories. Until next time.